Hi, welcome to a meditation on release. First of all, please make yourself comfortable, either seated or lying down. And when you are ready, you can take a deep breath to begin. Shut your eyes or relax your gaze. And for now, if you would like to start paying attention to your breath, to the air going in and out gently, switching off every thought in your mind. Because right now, nothing else matters but you, here. And so you can just bring your mind to your breath, observing the flow of air, soothing you and calming you already. Noticing your body moving gently, expanding on an inhale, retracting on an exhale. And now I would like you to bring your attention to your forehead, to the area between your brows. And if you could see there now a ray of light, and I would like you now to step through that ray of light. And on the other side, as you come out, you step onto a mini island floating in the sky. And there seems to be on the other side some steps going up, closer and closer to the cosmos, to the stars, to space. So you walk across the mini island, and as you do so, you're starting to feel more and more relaxed, calmer and calmer. Once you've reached the edge of the island, you can see a step of light, such a beautiful light. You can't help but feel drawn to step onto it, and so there you go and climb on it. You're starting to be aware that a great shift is going to happen. You're feeling this light from that step, feeling you and healing you. From top to bottom, left to right. And you are getting a sense now that this place, right now, is about letting go. Letting go of your blocks, releasing anything that you no longer need. Releasing anything that is right now creating resistance within you against happiness and against the true fulfillment of your life purpose. And as you are realizing this now, a second step comes up to light in front of you, higher than the first one. And so you climb on it. And as you step on it, you're starting to feel a release. It is the release from the pressure of now. You are letting go on this step with this healing light of all the roles that you are currently carrying in your life. Little by little you are letting go of all these things that right now you feel you have a duty to do in your life. And you can now feel the tension melting away from you, pouring down off of you, disappearing into the light of this step to never return. You are feeling lighter and lighter as you are releasing now every bit of your life of now that feels like an obligation. Every bit of your life of now that feels like a block or a restriction, preventing you from reaching higher. And now you can see another step appearing in front of you, a little bit higher than the one you're standing on. Also made of an incredible healing light. It can be of the same color as the last one, or it can be a different color. It can even change color while you step on it. And so as you step onto this next step and getting higher yet, looking above you, you can see all the stars in the sky. You're getting closer to them now. So much closer, it feels like you could almost touch them. And on this step, you can now let go of all the pressure you may feel from running a business. All the racing, all the stress and the tension, all the obligations. Everything is just dropping off of you. And you are feeling lighter and lighter. And your body is filling up with this amazing healing light. It is also filling your mind up. And so you are starting to feel calmer and calmer. So relaxed now. And as you're climbing these steps, you're starting to feel a great sense that at the top, all the way at the top, there is going to be something very special. Something that you are deeply going to connect to. At the root of you. And so as the next step now is lighting up in front of you and a little bit higher than the last one, you decide to climb on it and discover the goodness it's going to bring you. And indeed, goodness it is. Because it is helping you as you start stepping on it to remove the pressure from the voices coming from everyone around you who tend to tell you what to do or how to do it because they care. The voices from society that seem to dictate a path or another. And so you are letting go of all this now. There's no need to think about any of this now. All that matters is you. Connecting with your true self. Connecting with your power inside. Connecting with who you really are. And now not only are you feeling even lighter yet, you are also starting to feel strength and power inside that is growing slowly, coming from your center below your navel, starting to radiate across the whole of you. And a new step lights up in front of you, a little bit higher than the last. And so you climb on it. And as you land your feet on that one, you're starting to release all emotions that are blocking you. Every emotion, every fear, every anger, every frustration that is stopping you from having a blossoming business based on what truly resides in your heart and which brings the greatest amount of abundance to cater for all your needs in your life. Little by little, these blocks are coming off of you, absorbed by that step of light. And the more fears you are releasing, the more anxieties you are releasing into that step of light, the stronger your center gets and radiates outwards through you, the more powerful you feel to embrace who you truly are through your business. Fears are disappearing. Anger is dissolving. Frustrations are dropping off of you. Everything is melting away. And now, as a huge load is coming off of your shoulders, you can see the next step lighting up in front of you, a little bit higher than the last one. And so you climb, getting yet closer to the stars. And as you stand there, you realize that now the release is about everything from your past that is holding you back. Your past experiences, your past with your business, your past experiences from school, your past experiences of running your life. All of these past experiences are now disappearing. And all the blocks that came up because of these past experiences are releasing. You're getting fuller and fuller with this healing light. You're starting to finally realize you can do this. You can do it all. You can find what truly resides in your heart, what you truly want to do with your life. You can connect with it. And now you can even see yourself embracing all of this within you and expressing it through your business, bringing about the most amazing abundance that you could ever dream of. And as you are starting now to think of the future, a new step is coming up. It's appearing just in front of you and just a little bit higher. And so you climb on it. You could almost hug the stars by now. You are literally floating on that step in the middle of all the planets. And now you can dare to think about the future. You can dare open to what can happen. And you have the strength and the power within yourself now to feel that you can be driving your business in the most powerful way. And so as you are looking at the future now, the step you are standing on is taking away from you all the fears you may have about the future. It's removing away the fear of failing and the pressure that it brings. Because as long as you follow what your heart guides you to do, you are not risking anything. And as you're standing on that step that is looking at the future, you are also removing pressure from the fear of disappointing. The fear of disappointment for yourself, the fear of disappointment for others. Because you know, you truly know now that all this doesn't matter. Nothing else matters but you, your heart, your business, and the alignment between all of these elements. And right now, you feel completely aligned. Your energy has come together. And now, you are ready to face and embrace the future. And in front of you, there's no more step, but there's a big ball of light. All sorts of colors are dancing in that ball of light. And so, you can't help but go inside that ball. You just step right into it. And it feels so good and comfortable, so safe. You know you have reached the top now. You know you have released everything that you needed to let go of. And if there's anything left, this light now in this ball is just taking it all away from you. So that you feel completely free to be yourself, completely free to love yourself, and completely free to embrace your future. And so as you stand in this ball of light now, you can take a moment to connect with your heart and to ask and to discover and to observe what your heart truly wants. Now is the good time for you to communicate with your heart and to listen to it without all the fears, without all the blocks. You can truly listen to it now and hear what it has to say. Now is a good time to hear the messages and the clues to find at a deeper level what your higher purpose is, what you are thriving to do in your life that will bring the most amount of happiness and abundance. And as you stand there in this ball of light, a golden seed appears in front of you and you just have to hold it in your hands. It just feels so good and so right for you to hold it in your hands. Now you can bring it to your heart chakra in the middle of your chest. And as you're holding it in your hands in that magical place, your heart is infusing it with its energy, telling it everything that it is that you want to be accomplishing with your business, everything you want to accomplish with your life. And when it feels that you have held that seed close to your heart long enough, you can now think about going back down as new steps have come up on the other side of the ball of light. Going down, all the way down to this beautiful nature space where you started this meditation journey. As you come down these steps now, they're getting brighter and brighter the lower they go, closer and closer to a golden color. They are made of golden healing light. And as you're stepping down on each step, you're feeling stronger and stronger, more and more determined, driven by your heart, by this amazing energy that resides there, and completely connecting with the seed that you're holding in your hands still. And as you reach the bottom, and you start walking in nature, you can now look for a place on the ground where you can dig a hole. Find a perfect place where that little seed can be planted and be fully nourished by the earth. And so once you find a space, you can kneel down, dig a little hole in the earth, plant your seed in there, and then cover it with soil. As you're doing so, you know that your seed is deeply anchored, deeply rooted to the earth and absorbing its energy, helping it to become the most potent it can be. Then comes the rain, pours over you and cleanses you, pours over your seed to help it grow. Gentle, soft, warm rain, washing every last bit of doubt or questioning, knowing you're truly connecting now with your business, knowing you're truly connecting with your heart. You are now completely aligned as the sunshine appears, glows over you, glows over your seed that has now started to grow taller and taller, higher and higher, turning into a plant, turning into a tree, a small tree, a golden tree. and growing still into this most magnificent, massive tree. Full of leaves, luscious leaves. It is your tree of abundance. It is your business, it is your heart, it is your soul, it is you. And it is blooming and blossoming in a most abundant manner, bringing you such an intense happiness that you can feel it vibrating across your entire body, across your entire mind. For you truly know now that you can do anything. You can take your time, and then when you are ready, you can bring your mind back to the room where you are. Take a deep breath to finish, and open your eyes again.